What is self-esteem? Self-esteem is explained as a person's self-worth and personal value in an article called What Exactly is Self-Esteem? There is both high and low self-esteem, but it is a more common issue with low self-esteem in teenagers and young adults. One reason comes from having poorly defined boundaries. Boundaries make sure people respect your time and space. When you don't have clear boundaries, the lack of respect could start dragging you down. To raise your self-esteem, creating boundaries will help with your self-worth. Another reason for low self-esteem comes from being harsh with yourself. The way you talk to yourself can either build you up or knock you down. Words matter, and having positive self-talk will help raise your self-esteem. Telling yourself you are enough today, you were enough yesterday, you will be enough tomorrow is a great start to having positive self-talk. Believe it or not, the third reason for low self-esteem is bad posture. The way you carry yourself physically affects how you feel mentally. A way to fix this is to fix your posture and carry yourself with confidence. The fourth reason for low self-esteem is from hanging out with toxic people. Toxic people are exhausting, and you often feel guilty for thinking of them as difficult people. In the end, they are hurting you, so the best way to deal with them is to cut them out of your life. The fifth reason comes from not taking any risks. That doesn't mean to put yourself in danger, but it also doesn't mean to never try something new. The best way to help this is to take some risks. I mean, who knows? Maybe you can get an A in that video project about teen issues when you add some vines. The sixth reason comes from not saying what you are thinking. It often lowers your self-worth when you don't say what you want because you could feel like you are getting ignored. It may feel uncomfortable, but the best thing to do is to speak your mind, and that often means refusing to get talked over and interrupted, though it does not mean you should be rude about it.
Look at all those chickens!
Comparing yourself to others is the seventh reason for having low self-esteem. This often happens through social media while comparing someone else's life experiences with your own. When you catch yourself feeling bad, give yourself a break and focus on your accomplishments. Similar to reason 7, reason 8 is from criticizing yourself or somebody else. Whether you are saying it out loud or thinking it to yourself, either way you are sitting with negativity, which in essence makes you feel bad. It's like taking poison and expecting the other person to die, says psychotherapist Jasmine Tarani. A way to fix this is to think good thoughts and try to spread some positivity.
That's spelled D-I-L-L-I-G-A-F, Dilligan, and it means, do I look like I give a f***?
The ninth reason for having low self-esteem is from apologizing when it isn't necessary. If you always apologize, it can leave you feeling as though you're the sort of person who's often wrong and owes everyone an apology just for being you. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you to change your perspective. Putting everyone else's needs above your own is reason number 10 for having low self-esteem. While it is important to care for others, it does not mean you should neglect yourself and your needs. Prioritizing yourself is a great way to raise your self-esteem. If you think it is what you need to, do it.
If you want a burger, eat a burger. Bitch, if you want a french fry, eat a french fry.
Lastly, reason number 11 for having low self-esteem comes from caring too much about what others think. It can make you feel less empowered and lower your self-worth. It's your life. No one knows better than you what's right for you. In other words, be unapologetically yourself and don't care if others don't like you for it.
If you want to be a dog, you know.